everyone! So July has come and gone and it has been a really busy month for me, and I don't actually have a lot of things to show you as far as favorites because a lot of my favorite things were just kind of things that I did. So yeah, I'm just gonna dive into like some of my most favorite things that happened this month. Number one is that I found a place to live. Yay! I have been approved, everything has gone through, my rent checks have gone through and everything. I have a home for September, which was a huge stress for me the past couple of months just because like not knowing where I was living and not like having to wait to go and search till closer to the time. I have a really nice apartment that is within my budget and has an indoor pool, which means I can train in the winter, which is amazing. It's like a 25-minute bus ride commute to my school and to my work, or a 25-minute like a 30-minute bike ride, and yeah, I'm just really happy. It's a little bit further out than what I was intending, but I think I sacrificed a bit more commute for like more space, and I'm totally okay with that. I'm not going to show pictures because it's pictures of another person's like stuff in my apartment currently because they are not moving out until like the end of August and I'll be moving in September 1st. So yeah, I can't really show you pictures, but I will, once I move in and get everything set up, show you everything. So that is like a huge stress off me. Another thing that while I was looking for apartments that I absolutely loved, there was an exhibit at the National Gallery of Canada of Vigie Lebrun, who is a French 18th century painter. She actually painted portraits of Marie Antoinette, and then during the French Revolution like fled into exile and like painted czars in Russia, and like just absolutely fantastic. She's a female painter. I'll like include some of my favorite things that I was able to take pictures of, and it's just a really cool exhibit. So if you're in Ottawa, I think it's on until like September 13th. I'm definitely gonna go back and see it a second time once I like move to Ottawa. I'm really looking forward to that. Just absolutely love that. That was like the one non-apartmenty thing. Oh no, we did two non-apartmenty things while in Ottawa, just because like we were there for the weekend and you can't always just look at apartments, and I mean it felt like all I did was look at apartments, but I did also look at art. And then we also went to kind of this weird, it was like a really last minute decision. We just found out about it when we were in Ottawa, and if you follow me on Twitter you would have seen me tweeting about it. There was this really cool kind of performance art piece put on because they were doing a classical musical festival in Ottawa at the time, and it was done by Christopher Plummer. Yes, Oscar Award nominated Christopher Plummer was putting on a performance of Shakespeare music. So it was music influenced by Shakespeare and that was inspired by Shakespeare, and in between the pieces Christopher Plummer would come and deliver monologues from Shakespeare's plays. Just gonna let that settle in. Yep, that was pretty fantastic. Yeah, it was kind of this weird thing that I was like, oh, Christopher Plummer's doing this thing. And we're like, well, let's see if we can get tickets. And we did. And so that's the second time I've seen Christopher Plummer. I also have seen him perform at the Stratford Festival in like Southern Ontario, and I saw him as Prospero from The Tempest. So my second time seeing Christopher Plummer doing Shakespeare, and it just was absolutely amazing. So it was a really great trip to Ottawa. And then the next week, one of my really good friends, Cassie, who I've mentioned on this, she lives in Germany, and she came to visit me for a few days. And it was just, oh, it was so nice to see her again. I haven't seen her since like, for 8 years. It had been far too long that we had been apart, and it was so nice having her here, and just like, we did so much cool stuff. Like we went to, you've seen the haul, if you watched my last video. We did go book shopping in Toronto. We didn't really do too much of like the touristy things in Toronto. Toronto's not, like in comparison to Ottawa, because I mean I've lived in Toronto and I'm moving to Ottawa. I would say if you are coming to Canada, go to Ottawa. Like if you have a choice between the two, go to Ottawa. There's a lot more museums, it's a lot more like cultural, it's a lot prettier, there's a lot more cool stuff to do. Toronto's kind of just your general big city. So like, yeah, we saw the CN Tower, and I do have a vlog coming up of like all the clips and stuff. I just need to put it all together and find some music for it. But it's just, it's really expensive. Like museum costs are like $30 admission costs. It's not that expensive in Ottawa. And it's just, I mean, Toronto's a great city if you know Toronto and like you've been, but for visiting, it's it's a bit ho-hum. I would say definitely visit Ottawa over Toronto. So we went to Toronto, we did some book shopping, we ate a lot of food, it was really good. I made her eat poutine because if you're coming to Canada, you have to get poutine, and you can get vegetarian options. She had ketchup chips, she tried butter tarts, all traditional Canadian things. I felt very proud of myself. But one of the neat things that we did that I'd never done before, I was kind of researching things to do, and we went to the Elora Quarry. So if you're in southern Ontario, it's near the St. Jacob's Market. I will put pictures in here of how like absolutely stunningly gorgeous this is. The St. Jacob's Market is kind of like a farmer's market, but they also have like St. Jacob's is a really cute little town, and they have a lot of they have a really high population of Mennonites, so they have a lot of like Mennonite things. We picked up a couple pies because why not? And yeah, and it's kind of this quarry, and it's turned into, they've got like a little beach and there's like forest all around, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I will insert pictures of that. And I mean, I might have been as a child, but I certainly don't remember, and my mom didn't really know that there was like swimming there. So we went, and it's like $6 to get in per person for like park fees, but it's absolutely gorgeous. One of like the coolest things I've done this summer so far. And yeah, it was just a really great like time to have a friend visiting. The weather was really hot, and it was nice. It was really nice. Another one of my favorite things is, shockingly enough, Pokemon Go. I realized I've left my phone like over there and I can't reach it, but I have absolutely loved Pokemon Go. I got it the day it came out in Canada. I did not get it early. I mean, walking around, catching my Pokemon, really enjoying it. It's great at work because I get there fairly early, and like I have to wait for somebody to show up to like for us to go in because we open, and so I'll like wander around the parking lot because there's a Pokestop in my work parking lot, and I'll like catch all the Pokemon early in the morning, and it's just a lot of fun. I've done like a couple like adventures with friends, just going and catching Pokemon, and like I've got another one planned for tomorrow that I'm really excited about. We might go out a bit further and go driving and hunting for Pokemon, and that's just been a lot of fun. I think despite all of the like server crashes, all of the glitches and stuff, I think it's a really great game. I think it's certainly, you know, it's getting people outside. It's certainly getting me outside. Like, it's a lot of fun. So if it's available in your country, hopefully you already have it. If not, totally get it. Hopefully it'll come to your country soon if you do not have it. And then the last thing I have, because I really like I didn't buy a lot this month other than books, which you've seen already because they're in the haul, is this Funko Pop that I got in my Marvel Collector Cores box, and it is Squirrel Girl. I love Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. I think she's a fantastic comic. I think she does a lot for like, you know, body image and just positivity, and it comes with little tippy toe. She looks so cute. And it's just, yeah, I love this Funko Pop. I'm actually gonna have to like pare down my collection to kind of get it down to reasonable because I'm moving and all that, but she is one that is staying with me. They also have some Spider-Gwen ones, which I'm really looking forward to getting because I absolutely love Spider-Gwen, as you guys know. So those are my favorites for the month of July. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it's kind of like stuff light, but it's sometimes kind of nice not to be like all about things and be more about experiences, which is what I'm trying to move more towards. So I feel very happy that there's only like one physical thing in this favorites video, so hopefully it wasn't too boring, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.